One of the things that's true for me, I've been working with clients today, I'm working with clients the last couple of days. I hear people habitually describing their reality. And so far as they're concerned, these descriptions they're using, they're just simply descriptions of how things are. And what people often don't realize is when they are habitually describing how things are, they are accessing habitual conceptual sets that they use to organize their reality. This is not a small thing, because oftentimes people come in, they're stuck in a pattern of conceptualization. They're going around the same thought loops, grinding out the same experiences. They cannot find a way out. And when they talk about their problem, they think that they're offering some kind of insight into it, and they are actually, but not in the way that they realize. So one of the things I find myself doing all the time is drawing people's consciousness to the fact that they are caught in loops of self-hypnosis. Every word we utter to ourselves is attached to a concept. Every concept that we utilize to make sense of life shifts our body state. This is a thing that people don't realize, is every concept shifts our body state. Why? The mind and the body is not separate. They are not separate. And when we conceptualize, we are actually reshifting our body budget in the moment. We are reallocating resources. Why? Because how we think is about how we orientate in the world in terms of action. It's how we move our body. So here's what you get people doing. They get caught up in a story. They think they're describing reality, but they're just telling their story of reality, and that story impacts them in a certain way. It shapes their experience, it shapes their choices, it shapes how they show up, it shapes how they engage, and they have no idea they're doing it. They think they are describing, but they are, in fact, creating. And often the very thought loops they crank round to try and find solutions to their problems are just rehearsing the same conceptual sets that get them caught in their problems. Even when they're trying to convince themselves that they're not the way that they think they are, in convincing themselves, they're actually rehearsing what they're trying to convince themselves against. Okay? So this happens all the time. When you get an ear for it, you can start to help people shift, but only when they see it for themselves, only when they see that their words really, truly do count. They are not just words. They are never just words. They are handles attached to concepts that shape experience every time, to shape experience perfectly. So often we're screwing ourselves over. We think that we may be churning over a thought loop that's going to help us escape from a problem, but we're just rehearsing the same conceptual sets. Without some kind of insight into this, we often end up trapped in the same hypnotic loops, same self-perpetuated hypnotic loops. That's why I wanted to share this. And a lot of the work that I do, by the way, with personal mastery coaching, is helping people understand how their words become levers that they can use to move their own minds. I mean, really, truly, and profoundly, not just by changing superficial descriptions, but by literally reorganizing conceptualizations. Okay, so some of you are going to look at this video and you're going to think, what the hell is that? That was some crazy stuff. Some of you are going to get this. And if you get this, and if you like this video, like the video. If you don't get this, and you don't like the video, you can make use of that comment section to ask. And if you are not subscribed yet to James Tripp Chaos Wave, if you want deep insight into how you use your mind to shape your life that you will not get anywhere else, please do subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to do some more live streams. I'm hoping over the next week. It's all a bit manic. It's all a bit crazy. But however it goes, until we continue this conversation, keep on consciously creating your life.